Okay, let's have a look at this one then. So, identify and explain one ethical issue the psychologist should have considered in this study. So it's 2 marks. I'm looking for ethical issue. I'm saying what it is, and I'm explaining why it is an issue for this study. So I have to apply it to this study. That's one of the key things for this question. So, one of the best ones to talk about, obviously, this study is taking place in a school canteen. So we are dealing with under 18s. So consent comes into this one. So they cannot consent to this. We need parental consent for them to take part. And this needs to be fully informed. In other words, they need to be made aware of things such as the aim, the procedure, any other ethical issues, etc. For this study, that's the best one to talk about, because look at all the detail I can go into. I can talk about how this study is using under 18, so there's an issue with consent. In order to get consent, I need to get parental consent, which is fully informed, and during this fully informed consent, they need to be made aware of the aim, the procedure, and the ethical issues. So I've definitely got 2 marks worth of content fully here. Okay, and I've identified and I've explained, and it's definitely for this study. Again, I'm going to be using STEM words, stuff from this, signposting it. So, one ethical issue that the psychologist should have considered in this study is blah 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 blah. Fully informed consent, etc. In this study, the psychologist should have fully inform the parents of the aim, procedure and ethical issues in this study. So again, I'm signposting and explaining this. This is my best one to use for this study.